And we are now happy to welcome in former world number one, 2008 Roland Garros champion, Ana Ivanovic. Welcome to the Tennis Channel family officially. It's great to see all of your videos online. You've been doing a ton for our social media. So tell us, what has that been like, and what are some things you're going to be doing going forward?
Thank you so much. I've been really enjoying to be part of Tennis Channel family, and it's good to see you guys. To get in touch with tennis again, and I've been missing it a little bit. And watching US Open, it's been a little bit hard with the time difference, but I look forward to the semifinals and to do some more work with you guys.
Fantastic. Obviously, you won here 12 years ago now. What goes through your mind when you think about that title back in 2008?
First of all, it's hard to believe it's been 12 years because it almost feels like yesterday. But it brings so many emotions every time that time of year comes around. Now, of course, it's October that Roland Garros is being played, but every time I see Philippe Chatrier or even Susan McGlenn, so many memories come through my head, and this is one of the moments that I will never forget.
Well, we've been talking, Ana, a lot this year about Serena Williams getting to number 24, and you've played her a number of times. Do you think she'll get to number 24, and what do you think about the fact that she's still out here playing so well?
Well, I think there are so many amazing things about Serena. First of all, I think she changed women's tennis in a way, and what she achieved, it's amazing. And I do think she will get the 24 that she wants. I think she maybe just misses winning a final and just winning that final step. But it's amazing that she's 39 and still playing at such a high level. I saw a little bit of her matches in US Open, and I was really amazed to see how well she was moving and hitting the ball. It was very clean and very powerful. So I haven't seen her semi-final match in US Open, but I really thought that she could do it there.
Unfortunately, she had to pull out of this event with an injury that she suffered actually during the US Open, that Achilles. Where do you think, which slam do you think would be the best opportunity for her to get that 24th?
Well, I think she loves playing hard courts, and US Open, she always performs there well. I think she has also a lot of emotions playing in America in front of home crowd, so I would always rate her to do well there. Even Wimbledon, I mean, she has such a powerful game, still serves amazing, strong shots, and like I said, she moved really well at US Open, so I think Wimbledon or US Open could be her best chance.
Well, Ana, you were talking about now being a mom, being able to watch tennis more, as well as thinking about the memories of you during your career. We're seeing a lot of moms doing well, coming back out and having success. Why do you think so many women are doing so well, and what do you think it takes?
To be honest, I think once you become a mother, your perspective changes, and something that was so important to you becomes less important, and you have someone else to kind of take care of and worry about in a way. So all this pressure that you put on yourself to win each match, and you put so much value what other people maybe think or sponsors, and when that, I think, shifts a little bit once you become a mom, because you know that there is something more precious, I guess.
Now, you often, not that often, but occasionally give us a glimpse of your two boys and your life in terms of that. But do you ever consider coming back? Would you come back?
Probably not. I do love watching tennis, and I really miss competition sometimes, especially when the big events are on. But to be honest, I'm really immersed into their lives and spending time with them, because I think these early years of child's life are so important, and I really try to be there for them. And I'm really lucky to have had my career before, and of course I still work and I still have new projects that I'm working on, but I think coming back would require too much of my time and commitment.
Well, the door is always open, Ana. We're chatting with 2008 Roland Garros champion Ana Ivanovic, who has joined the Tennis Channel family, doing some social media videos with us as a TC athlete analyst. And so we're going to have you break down the semifinals here at Roland Garros. It begins with Nadia Podoroska, a qualifier for the first time since 1999, making the semifinals at a major. And then it's Iga Świątek, the 19-year-old from Poland. Sofia Kenin against Petra Kvitova follows that one. But I want to talk about Iga Świątek because she mentioned, Ana, you as an inspiration. Do you notice any similarities between your game and what you've seen from Iga Świątek?
Yes, actually, my relatives from Melbourne, they mentioned that to me, and it's great to see actually that lots of girls that are now actually in the semifinal, they're very aggressive, and Iga is exactly that. She's not afraid to take risks. She plays important points, very very solid, and it's great to see because I think that's what tennis is about, and I always like playing aggressive, and it brings excitement to the game and for spectators too.
Well, in the other semifinals, we have Kvitova and Kenin, both Grand Slam champions now. Do you think that helps them going into a match like this one, or is it a bit of an equalizer? What do you think about that matchup?
I think it's going to be a great match because I think they would match really well because Petra is really aggressive and she doesn't mind coming forward, and Cannon is counterpuncher, so she doesn't mind, I think, speed and she can direct the ball really well. So I'm really, really curious to see how the match will go. I know that Petra is leading the record against one another, but semi-final and final of a Grand Slam, it's always different. There is always more emotions, and even though I think this year it's a little bit different playing on maybe not such a full stadium, but it would be really interesting to see how the girls will go. But I think Petra has an edge a little bit.
All right, so Petra has the edge in that match. You can't be a TC athlete analyst without making predictions on us. So who wins the other match, Swiatek or Podoroska?
Well, it's really difficult to say. I mean, Podoroska has so many matches behind her, and I like she uses a lot of spin on her forehand, which I really like. But I would go with a teenager. I would go with Iga.
All right, so you've got a final of Swiatek and Kvitova. If those picks come together, who wins it all?
Oh my, it's very, very difficult. I know Petra is very hungry to win a Grand Slam. Iga is a newcomer, and I feel like, I know it sounds a little bit weird, but in the past few years, lots of youngsters have been winning French Open, so maybe that system will continue. So, but it's very, very difficult. Do I really have to pick?
Yeah, I mean, this is part of the job now.
All right. Well, let's say there is upset and Iga wins.
All right, go with the teenager.
Well, I'm curious, Anna, you talk about, these players going into the semifinal and then the final on Saturday. But in this match coming up, what do you think are going to be the keys to both matches, to these players getting a good start? What worked for you when you were working towards your Roland Garros title?
Well, I think it's different when you're a teenager versus when you are maybe a little bit more experienced player like Petra or even Cannon already winning Australian Open earlier this year. So for the first match between Iga and Nadia, I think for them would be who kind of starts better, who handles their nerves better, because obviously it's a great opportunity for both of them and they've been playing such a good tournament. And then for Petra and Cannon, it's about executing their game plan. And I think if Petra is aggressive like she can be, she has great lefty serve. So I think if she just sticks to her game plan and thinks about that match rather than the occasion, I think that will be very important.
All right, Anna, it is always great to catch up. Once again, welcome to the Tennis Channel family. It's great to have you as part of the team, and we will keep an eye out on all of our social media platforms for your content and look forward to chatting in the future.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.